NBC 10 News at noon starts right now.
And new at noon, cold cases cracked. The Rhode Island Attorney General's office just announced 2 families now have closure after their loved ones' cold cases have been solved. NBC 10's Molly Levine is live in Providence with the new information from a news conference that just wrapped up about a half hour ago. Molly, what can you tell us?
Well, Brian, the 2 cold cases are decades old, but investigators were determined to find out what happened to 2 Rhode Island women. So we take you to the first case here, the first homicide of Deborah Stone, September 2nd of 1984. Narragansett police recovered the 24-year-old's body in the Narrow River, originally found by boaters. The state medical examiner determined Deborah died from strangulation. Multiple witnesses pointed to Robert Jeremiah of Johnston as she was with him at the time she was last heard from. However, at the time, investigators say they had a lack of confidence in the informants. So after joining the cold case in 2023, along with Narragansett Police Department, the unit, and reviewed all records, original records, and interviewed 32 witnesses over 11 months. Despite 40 years passing, all witness statements remained the same, and it was established Jeremiah had strangled Deborah and threw her body into the Narrow River, but Jeremiah died in 1995, so he can't be charged. Second is the homicide of Cynthia McKenna. February 21st, 2007, North Providence police found Cynthia dead in her own bed at her own apartment in North Providence. Investigators then determined she was suffocated with a sock. They interviewed over 90 witnesses and found 2 of great significance. Her killer has been identified as the person she loved, Robert Corey. However, he died in 2014, so he also can't be charged. Cynthia's daughter, Jacqueline, was in attendance today, and she spoke to what this closure means to her and her family.
Birthday candle and falling star wishes can now be for something other than the truth. This is the end of the criminal investigation, not the end of her memory. I will continue to do advocacy in her honor. Domestic violence victims should never be silenced. My heart is not suddenly mended. The truth does not magically bring her back. I will forever grieve her loss. Her life mattered and always will.
And it's worth noting that drugs were involved in both cases, but not determined either cause of death. I'm live from Providence, Molly Levine, NBC 10 News.